If you want to get to Ballonlea, you need to make your way through Glenwood Tangle. Remember, in Glenwood Tangle, it's important to touch the mushrooms. Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Sword. I've been told it's important to touch mushrooms. Touch mushrooms I shall. I guess it just lights up your area. It's useful. Yeah, we gotta make our way to Ballonlea. That's where the next town is. Gotta make our way through this place first, though. Two full hills. Kind of difficult to navigate, though. Got an item. Big root. Item to be held by Pokemon. It boosts the amount of HP the holder restores from HP stealing moves. Like Absorb, Mega Drain, Giga Drain. Speaking of those moves, I've caught a few Pokemon. I might as well show this now. My box is looking pretty full. Don't take that out of context. Giga Drain, Absorb, and Mega Drain happens to be learned by Morlul, a Grass Fairy type. Got myself a Thievul, Liepard, Combee, Dodler. I caught this one last time. Mime Jr. I guess I only caught 6 Pokemon, but I did happen to get everybody up to level 40. I don't think I learned any new moves. Nope. Because I have a bunch of TRs, and I'll teach them now. Quite a few moves, actually. These are some pretty good moves. Even if you don't want to raise your Pokemon up, going through the max raid battle things, you can get some decent TRs at least and learn some good moves. Pollen Puff is one of them, and I'm going to teach it right now to Eldegoss. And I'm going to get rid of Hyper Voice. Since this does the same attack, but it's also bug type, so it's super effective against other grass types, dark, psychic types. I also want to teach either Dark Pulse or Shadow Ball, maybe even both, I don't know. Dark Pulse is pretty useful. It can make the target flinch. It's also super effective against psychic types and ghost types. Same as Shadow Ball. With Dark Pulse, since I can make the target flinch, Inteleon's speed is actually pretty good, so I can take advantage of that. But at the same time, Shadow Ball lowers the target's special defense stat, and Inteleon has a really good special attack. So I can just weaken my Pokemon if I don't happen to knock it out, or I can cross my fingers and hope for a flinch. Or I can teach them both. You know, I think I might want to teach them both. They're both super effective against the same types. It's just if you happen to use it against a Pokemon and it's neutral, or if it's not very effective, or doesn't affect the Pokemon, like normal types. I think I'm going to get rid of Tearful Look. And then I'm also going to teach Dark Pulse. I might end up getting rid of one of them. If any of them, probably Shadow Ball, since I have another TR for that. And I'll get rid of U-Turn. And there's also Energy Ball, which is a very strong grass type move. Can lower special defense. And when I have a pretty decent special attack, that can be quite useful. I'm going to get rid of Leaf Tornado. Accuracy only 90. It only does 5 more power than Magical Leaf. May also lower the target's accuracy, but it doesn't guarantee it, so I would rather just try to lower special defense if I can. And last but not least, I'm also going to be teaching Revenge, the Corviknight. And replace Reversal. Since Reversal requires me to have low HP to have a good attack, I'd rather not have to worry about that. And I think that's all that I want to teach. Really, it's all that I can teach. Don't really care about Thief. Charm's not great. Attract can be learned by Dreepy, and so can Swift. But I think I'm good. Let's move on. since I wasted enough time stalling here. Enough stalling, but I had to rearrange my Pokemon. Don't want Dreepy to go out against these guys if I can't really do anything with them. The railways are amazing. They can carry lots of people and Pokemon at once. I came to ride a Galar train. I wonder if meeting you will change my life. What does that have to do with trains? Ninetales and Curlia. I think I have a pretty good setup here. Curlia traced Kenai. I mean, I can use literally anything here and one shot probably either one. Let's go with Snipe Shot, because I think Curlia in this game is part fairy type. Ninetales goes first, which means it has higher speed than Hitmonchan because Bullet Punch also has priority. Down goes Curlia. It is in fact part fairy. And then when it evolves, it's either Gardevoir, which is Psychic Fairy, or it's Scalade, which is Psychic Fighting, I believe. And Ninetales goes down too. That's very round numbers there. A good way to forget the trouble of this loss would be to ride the train. Too strong. Guess I'll look for someone I can actually beat. That would be smart. Level up yourself, will you? I think I just made it through. There always seems to be some weird graphical jump every single time it shows the intro to a city. But it doesn't really matter, because it doesn't really affect my gameplay. I know I keep opening the menu, but I also wanted to show I still have a whole bunch of experience candies. And these give a lot of experience, so I didn't really want to use them. However, all of my Pokemon are fully evolved, except for Dreepy, which won't even hit the second evolution until 10 more levels. So I'm just going to spam everything and try to get some levels on this thing. Got up to level 44. Won't even learn an attack. Dreepy, you're so bad. At least you evolve into something that's OP. Perfect. Because now it's level 48. I can use a couple of these. I'm really going to be boosting this thing higher than it should be. But I'm also going to try to avoid using it until the rest of my team is level 50. I just want to get this thing out of the way because it's useless as it is. No offense, Drippy. Love it to death, but damn. Let's see how much that attack climbs. 84? Your Dreepy evolved into Dratcloak. It's capable of flying faster than 120 miles per hour. It battles alongside Dreepy and dotes on them until they successfully evolve. Wants to learn the move Dragon Pulse. That's a special attack. '84 went up to 104. I really don't want to learn a special move though, because that special attack is actually pretty terrible. It's only 15 higher than its level. Yeah, I don't want to learn that, sorry. I have Dragon Claw. I'll teach something like that, or something useful. Actually, can I teach Dragon Claw? I have that, and talking about it, might as well try it. Of course not. But it can learn Shadow Ball, which is a special move, of course. As it turns out, it can learn Steel Wing, which means I'm going to get rid of Infestation. It can also learn Will-O-Wisp, and as tempting as it is to teach it just to have an excuse to lower my opponent's attack, I'm not going to teach it. Still tempting though. I'm just moving Drag Cloak to the PC so I don't accidentally get any more experience and level it up way too high. I also want to point out that its Dynamax level is currently maxed out, as well as Hitmonchan. All the Dynamax candies, I just kept feeding them to these two. And then whatever I had remaining, I gave to Inteleon and Corviknight. I know I'm stalling a lot. Mostly it's because I know what gym is coming up, and I'm not a huge fan. Mostly because I'm not completely familiar with fairy types, and that's what gym this is. Spoiler alert. Oh, Challenger Ace. You got 4 gym badges already. I'm gonna have to watch out for you. Look, even Morpeko is wary of you. Wait, Morpeko, don't tell me you actually like Ace. Ugh, we've already had a serious battle with him. He's an opposing gym challenger. Guess there's nothing to it. Look, just take one of my league cards, alright? What's with that look, huh? This just means I'll think of you as my rival from now on, okay? There aren't too many gym challengers left, you know, so we're meeting in the finals. You got that? I'll do what I want. League cards. This is actually where you can find them. Bede, Marnie, Raihan, Opal, Bede, Rose, Kabu, Nessa, Milo, Hop, and Leon. These are actually kind of interesting. I do want to point out one of these. It's the only one that's slightly out of the ordinary. Not counting the fact that everybody has their own little number at the bottom. And Rose obviously doesn't, since he's the chairman of the board or whatever they call this guy. But you can flip the card. Mr. Rose is in fact a talented trainer, coming in second place for a past champion cup. As the chairman of the Pokemon League and as president of a large business conglomerate, he is truly a hero to the Valley region, working tirelessly to ensure his prosperity. His thoughts and words don't always match, and thus many say it's hard to tell what he's talking about. In fact, it is said that only his secretary can tell what his true intent is. Note: the above text was submitted by his secretary. That little note at the end, just keep that in mind for a future episode. Hey, give me your balls. Is love in the air? Oh, I didn't mean it. You actually have a button on the back of your head. That's disturbing. Try it out, see it for yourself. It's a love ball. Sure is. It works better on opposite gender Pokemon. A love ball is useful if you want to catch a Pokemon that is the opposite gender of the one you send out into the battlefield. Pokeballs are just full of surprises. Let's fight. Please change into the uniform. It's a very serious examination. Oh dear. The uniform looks good on you. Now relax, clear your mind, and go break the leg. In that order. Ah, there you are, my dear gym challenger. But you are really lacking in the color pink. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of gym leader here. So my gym mission serves as an audition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering though, child. If you get the wrong answer, the stats of your Pokemon will get lowered. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy-type Pokemon magic to make things interesting. Now I want you to go all out, show me what you can do. Battle with all your skill. Alright, okay. It's time to start your audition to see if you're worthy of becoming the fairy-type gym leader. We don't answer a question first? Okay. Spritzy. And see, one of the downsides of not knowing fairy types too well is the fairy type Pokemon that do exist that didn't just get fairy typing, like, you know, Clefairy, Gardevoir, etc. I don't know them. I have no idea if Spritzy has a secondary type. Maybe flying? Draining Kiss. Oh, right, that's super effective against fighting types. Maybe Hitmonchan isn't great to have up front. What? Question. Do you know about fairy type's weakness? I actually thought this was a trick question for a second, because both of these are super effective. It's the only thing I know about fairy types is that they're weak to steel and poison. So this is a free attack and special attack increase. Appreciate it. And down goes Spritzy. She had 2 Pokemon, right? Pretty sure. Corviknight getting a level up there. Plus 3 to my defense. Slurpuff. Oh, is that the evolution of Swirlix? I'm gonna switch. Just because I don't want Draining Kiss knocking out my Hitmonchan. Slurpuff. I think it is. See, I had already caught a Swirlix, and then forgot that I had caught Swirlix, and that Swirlix was the base form. And then I caught another one thinking, oh, hey, look, I can get the evolved version without having to find the Whipped Dream or whatever that was called. But no, I just had 2 Swirlix. One of them's level 30. And funnily enough, it has the exact same attacks as the level whatever 14, I think it was. That's it for Annette. If you stand your ground with everything you got, doesn't matter what's right or wrong. I disagree, but okay. I can't say what Miss Opal will think, but you've at least piqued my interest. I'm glad that they spelled peaked correctly. I'm the second trainer. Don't worry about the last question. Let's keep moving forward. There's Swirlix. I was just talking about you. Let me smack you around a little. Not quite a knockout. Fairy Wind? Oh no, Cotton Spore. I think it has Draining Kiss and Fairy Wind, Round, and Cotton Spore. I think those are the 4 attacks it has. What was the previous trainer's name? It was Annette. Is it cheating to be doing a Let's Play on this game where I'm literally reading everything that comes up on the screen? I had just said Annette, so I know what her name is. What was that other one? Annetta or something? That's not even a name, I don't think. Apologies if your name is Annetta, but you got a weird name. I forgot what I was just gonna send out. That's what I get for making fun of people. I'll stay in. Aromatisse, I should have switched. Oh, that looks like it would be the evolved form of Spritzy? It's still super effective. And Draining Kiss, of course. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, critical. Okay. Assuming it's not a critical, I can do 2 more of these. You're gonna go for Sweet Kiss, okay. I think that just confuses me. Which, you know, still sucks if I hit myself, but I think I can still take this, maybe, hopefully, please. Thank you. It's free. be cautious and wary. That's the trick to survival. Don't worry about right or wrong, just keep moving forward. You know, the mural on the stage has a better art design than the mural in the previous town. Just gotta toss that out there. I'm next. I think you might have what it takes to become the fairy-type gym leader. What if I refuse? Morgrim? That must be the evolved form of that Impidimp thing that I caught. I probably butchered that name, I don't even know. I think I should be able to get away with the close combat, if you're a dark type as well. Should just be neutral. I have two Pokemon that are like a hair away from leveling up. I'm gonna switch. If you're gonna send in Gardevoir, I don't want to deal with that. At least not with Hitmonchan. One Psybeam and I'm gone. Actually, can it even learn Psybeam? I know it learns Confusion and Psychic. In fact, it probably has Psychic now because I think it learns it. Actually, I think it learns it at level 36 in older games. I don't know what it learns it in this game. What do I eat for breakfast in the morning? Probably omelets. Oh. I mean, my grandmother cries if she eats ketchup, so it's too spicy for her. So I'm pretty sure that this grandma ain't gonna be eating curry. Still wing and knockout. 3 level ups. Hitmonchan actually tried to learn counter at level 40. I declined because it's not that great of a move outside of a professional setting. Even then, I prefer Mirror Coat. People tend to use like Flamethrower and Ice Beam and Thunderbolt and stuff. Mirror Coat's better. We should be focusing on the gym challenge, but Ms. Opal insisted on making this an audition. I mean, she is the gym leader, she can do whatever she wants. Is it over? I guess it's over. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the gym mission. Now I wonder if you've met the standards of the gym leader. Would you like to immediately challenge the gym leader? Sure. Because I can actually heal right here. On we go. Waiting patiently. I love her umbrella. I suppose it's a bit late to introduce myself, but I'm Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how you handled those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let me have a look at how you and your partner, Pokemon, behave. Setting up Weezing. And in this game, Weezing is poison and fairy type. And looks like a bong. Don't think about it too hard. I don't know if I want to Dynamax. No, she has 4 Pokemon, I won't. Defense up? Nope. Fairy Wind. Yeah, it does nothing to me. Thank you, still typing. Leftovers probably heals all that back up. Sure enough. What? Question. Do you know my nickname? The magic user, the wizard. I'm gonna just say wizard. Oh. I actually have no idea. I just, like I said before, I spammed A through most of these things, so I'm getting actually kind of lucky on these. I'm guessing she probably raises her own stats if I get it wrong. Another level up. Mawile. Also gained the fairy typing. Steel. I'll switch. Maybe I don't want to switch. Revenge is pretty good. Mawile isn't particularly fast, so I don't think I'm going to get damaged. Fighting is not very effective against fairy, right? So this would end up being neutral damage. I think I'm just going to spam a few home claws. Because it also raises my accuracy, which means that I'll be more likely to deal damage with Steel Wing instead of it missing. Because I think it only has 90 accuracy. I remember seeing somewhere that every time your accuracy goes up, it's basically like adding 5 to the percentage of whatever your move's accuracy is. I don't know if that's accurate though. Because I know that if you use something like Scary Face, for example, it would actually cut your speed in half, even though you're only dropping 2 stages. What is your favorite color? Obviously it is pink. Oh. Alright then. I was incorrect. It's what she likes to see in other people, but not for herself. Trick question. I think it only used 1 iron defense. That's not what I wanted to do. +2 defense, and I have +2 attack. Oh, +1 attack. Wait. How am I? Oh, because it has Intimidate as an ability. Okay. Steel Wing. That's not bad, actually. Crunch is neutral. The Mawile is definitely more of a defensive Pokemon than it is a physical Pokemon. Or special, really. So it can tank hits, but it can't deal hardly any damage. I mean, I'm only 5 levels higher than you, and you're dealing neutral damage and taking only, what, a 1/6 of my HP? Down goes Mawile, and up goes my defense. I don't think I want to switch from Corviknight now. My stats are doing pretty good. Trying to learn Swagger. Raises my opponent's attack 2 stages, but makes him confused, which is useful because confusion damage gets applied with physical damage. So it's cool, but I'm not going to learn it. It's really only useful if you have something like Psych Up, so you can copy your opponent's stat changes so your attack goes up as well. Togekiss. Is that Fairy Flying? And you don't have +2 on your defense, but you're very defensive and a lot of HP, so I don't think this is gonna knock you out. Oh my god, it did. Still gaining HP. And Alchemy. I've faced this thing before. My morning tea is finally kicking in, and not a moment too soon. Oh, she gonna shit herself. Oh, wait. Oh, she's going to be Dynamaxing. Alrighty then, how old am I? You are 16 years old. I like your answer. Hey, what's up? I'll take it. That's Dynamax. And Max Steel Spike. I wonder if she actually is 88 years old. That's pretty up there in age. And she's still walking all over the region. Kudos to her. Are you prepared? I'm going to have some fun with this. Let's go, Opal. That's a giant birthday cake. So, I don't know if I ever mentioned this earlier. Hey, one shot. But some Pokemon will actually change form when they Dynamax. That's what the Gigantamax is. They actually change their form completely. I think it also changes their stats too. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me. I mean, you can quote me if you want, but you might be wrong. But I always like seeing what the Gigantamax forms look like because they always look really cool. Even if it is just a birthday cake, it still looks cool. Your pink is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with some excellent Pokemon. Well, good try. Not bad at all. Still, not what I'm looking for. Oh, don't you worry about it, child. Just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader somewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the audition, but here's a fairy badge for your efforts. I didn't want to be the fairy gym leader anyway. I can now catch Pokemon of up to level 45. And we get Draining Kiss. The user's HP is restored by over half of the damage taken. Over half? Lastly, here's a little something for humoring me. This might help add a little more pink to you. Oh, she just gives me the fairy uniform here. Of course, it's not good to neglect the elders, but old folk like me should also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. The next gym waits for you in Chichester. Hold on now. Yes? I've got a few errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed for the next gym stadium, you'll need to get to Hammerlock too, after all. With pleasure. They say two's company, after all. Return to Hammerlock. Hammerlock. Always such a dusty town. Though I suppose some Pokemon prefer it that way. Where'd she go? No, she wasn't in there. Let's check the map. We're told to return to Hammerlock, which is where we're at. Chichester is up here somewhere. This thing? Chichester, there we go. We couldn't leave out the side because of a Team Yell grunt trying to rhyme. Let's return to Hammerlock. Even though we're already here. Let's get on the bike. Try not to run into any pedestrians. I see pink. Come to gawk at me now that I've had my challenge band taken away and my gym challenger status revoked? Yes. Can you really afford to waste time like this? I mean, I've been recording for, what does it say on OBS? 42 minutes and 24 seconds. Yeah, I have plenty of time to do this. Haha. Of course. Well, I suppose so. You no longer have to worry about catching up with me after all. I'll have you know, though, that I haven't given up. But you should. I must become the champion in order to help out the chairman, even though he doesn't want your help. Like, take the hint, guy. I'll go ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge. Uh-oh. She's gonna see you. That boy. Now that's what I would call pink. So sincere and straightforward, and yet so twisted and misguided. I like it. That's the kind of thing that gives people some depth. What you looking at, woman? Time for my gym mission, child. Eh? What? Pink. Pink. And pink. Uncomfortable. Miss Opal? What in the world has gotten into you? You were used by Oleana, am I right? You worked so hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have her throw you away like rubbish when she was done with you. Come with me, child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much work you're willing to put in, too. Are you testing me? Very well, I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure that you see my full talents and tell me everything you know about the wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head to Sir Jester. I think you know how to get to Route 7? I don't know why I went full Canadian trying to pronounce that. Route 7 should be this way. Get back on my bike. I need to upgrade my bike. I don't get to speed along very long. Hey, the badge collecting going well? I've been doing some research on the ruins and still inside. The sword and shield. What kind of Pokemon were they? And where are they now? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries and... Are you kidding me? What was that? Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Huh? A power spot? You mean like where you can Dynamax? Power spot detector reacts when it's possible to Dynamax. Hey Sonia, and Ace 2, you felt the shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going to. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. So you should leave the investigation on the Quicking to the adults. She's an adult? I just assumed she was also a teenager. Head to Sir Jester and get that gym badge. I was trying to, but you interrupted me with an explosion. This guy. I'm not going to be able to walk past him. First that forest, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word, but it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. I'm not actually going to be doing that. At least not right now. I need to heal. Okay, so I didn't actually need to heal. I just wanted to set this as my most recent Pokemon Center since I didn't feel like walking all over Hammerlock just to get to the other side if I faint. Thunderfang, Ice Fang, and Fire Fang happen to be available for purchase here. I'm gonna do it. These are not great attacks. In fact, I think they were nerfed pretty significantly. They were 75 or 80 for power, and I think that they were 100% accuracy. I'm not sure. But it can either flinch or leave with a status condition, which is great. Can anything learn either one of these? Nobody can learn Draining Kiss. Nobody can learn Fire Fang. Nobody can learn Ice Fang. And nobody can learn Thunder Fang. Sad. And I just checked Jar Cloak and it can't learn anything either. Sad day. So now I'm down 90k and got nothing to show for it. Oh well. Made it to Route 7. We also made it to a new town earlier in the episode and got a badge. I think this is a pretty good spot to end. I don't know how it's going to turn out after the editing and everything. Might be a little bit shorter than usual. But I think we got quite a bit of story and more adventure to go on. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, feel free to leave a like. If not, feel free to leave a dislike. You don't hurt my feelings. If you want to leave a comment down below, I will read it. And feel free to subscribe to see more. And I will catch you guys in the next one.